Hello everybody, welcome back to the second to last day of 12 Days of Beymas, and we are going to be looking at Shinobishadow. Shinobishadow is a defense type Bey owned by Quinn Manju in the Beyblade X anime. Its parts are Shinobishadow 180 Metal Needle. So let's take a look at each part individually and see how they work. Here are all the parts of Shinobishadow put out. First, we have the blade, which is Shinobishadow, and you could obviously see that the shape of Shinobishadow is less of a defense type and more of an attack type, due to the fact that the blades are kind of like upper attack blades, or more down attack blades. But this type of shape is meant to parry off attacks, or that's what it's supposed to do if it didn't weigh as light as a feather. Because Shinobishadow is one of the lightest UX Beys in the entire lineup. Specifically, one of the lightest Beyblades, or the lightest mainline X Beys in the entire lineup. Just shy of Ghost Circle, which Ghost Circle is a 26 gram Beyblade, where this is around like a 27 or 28 grams. Which normal Beys like Silver Wolf or Dram Buster usually reach the threshold of mid-30s. And the lighter Bounds Beys reach like 31 at most. Then we have the 180 Ratchet, which is basically just a taller version of Dram Buster's 160. It's unknown why this part was picked out, because the deflection gimmick the parrying gimmick isn't really, utilized in the 180 Ratchet. It's just one extra contact point that attackers can use to grab onto and burst Shinobishadow. And Metal Needle is just Metal Needle. It's basically just the same idea as Metal Spike in Metal Fight, in the fact that it's made out of metal and has a lot more stamina, but can also hurt your stadiums. Which I think that's the reason why Shinobishadow is as light as it is. If it was any heavier, it might have this really sort of spiked the stadiums due to Metal Needle. Now, for the sake of my stadium, because I don't want to break it, I'm going to launch this in the safest way possible by tilting this Beyblade. But for some reason, my Metal Needle has gotten a little weird. Because while I can launch it with a string launcher just fine, and it moves just around like a regular defense type, if I use let's say I use a winder launcher. Let's say I want to launch it straight down. This goes like a fast attack type. What are we doing? The thing is, it's not like there's any bearing to it. It's not like there's any thing that's making the base spin faster. It's just so confusing. And the same case could actually be for a string launcher. Like, if I launch it as hard as I can, okay, I should not launch it as hard as I can, because I might break my string launcher, and I only have one of these. So yeah, okay, let's do this against Reaper Incendio, or Hell's Reaper. I do not expect Shinobishadow to ever win a battle, so I don't have high hopes for this battle either. Because the entire stock combo of Hell's Reaper is more than Shinobishadow in its weight. Like, you could see how... Okay, this is turning into a Shinobishadow bullying video, because no matter how many techniques you can do, you can never make this Bey actually good. Because Shinobishadow since it's as light as a feather, it's harder to actually, utilize it because of how light it is. And because of the imbalance due to the 180, it also doesn't have a fighting chance in winning the stamina battle. Meaning, if you put it against a stamina type that's significantly lighter, you still won't probably have a chance to win. Now, before I go, one quick fact about this Bey is that Hasbro's Knife Shinobi is the only Hasbro Bey to ever appear in the Beyblade X anime in its original Hasbro color scheme. when Talon Terror and Savage Bear came to the Beymas anime, they used their Takaratomi colorations. While in the anime, Knife Shinobi, the precursor to Shinobishadow, used its Hasbro coloration. Anyway, guys, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Till next time, goodbye, folks!